And so here is the countryside around us here. This is Somme River Somme over there. Now we are aiming at Nolette. The trail is pretty wet. It's been raining quite heavily for the past 2 weeks in France, and everything is pretty wet right now. Hopefully I'm not going to get too muddy riding through this, and we are going toward Nolette over there. You can see these houses there. The town of Nolette is really, the old town of Nolette is in that direction. So let's go now. So there we are. There we still have this is north, and we have small. This all of this, you see this low thing here. You see the hill over there, and this is all pretty damn flat. It's the valley of the Somme River. It's been known for very hot battles during World War I. Lots of people died, and even before World War I, trying to cross this marshy area of France. It's a pretty bad place. You never know where there is water, where there is land. Now here, I hope you can see, you have a family of swans there with their cygnets. When I was a kid, swans would not reproduce here. Actually, there were no swans left, but we've tried to make life easier for waterfalls and other kind of animals, so they enjoy it better. So, and here you have a little creek flowing, either it's a little piece of the Somme River, I don't know. I don't know if you can see the little fishes in there. Now this is fresh water. This is flowing toward the ocean over there. Oh look, here we have a biplane aircraft. So I don't know if you can see it here. We have quite a few guys flying aircrafts from World War II, World War I. They're having a good time here. So here, this is the valley, the historical valley of the Somme River, with little creeks flowing everywhere. It's very hard to know whether you are on the land, on the marsh, on the water, whether it's salty water or fresh water. On this side we know that it's fresh water because we have a dike here trying to protect us from the ocean. So this is Frederick. We are hiking toward, no, not hiking, we are riding a bicycle toward Noyelles-sur-Mer in Picardie Maritime in the Vimy. Let's go. We've just been riding maybe 100 meters from where we were earlier with the swans and cygnets, and these are wild roses. I don't know, maybe original roses come from this kind of bush. They still grow in the countryside here. Mild pink, very pale pink. You know, rose means pink in French. So this is what these flowers are. Nothing really fancy, but this is what I believe roses come from. All the roses we have, and here, that thing here is bad. It's called stinging nettle. It's not as bad as poison ivy, but I'm not going to mess with it. It really stings you pretty badly. And as you can see here, we have hay, and here we have the pasture. See, they harvested the hay. They will bale it pretty soon. This is pretty good grass for to feed the horses. We don't have as many horses here as we used to have. We only have riding horses now. When I was a child, we still had lots of work horses. People were still plowing the fields with horses and had horse carts for farming. We don't have this anymore, but we still have a little bit of riding horses. I could see a little bit of horse shit earlier on the trail. I didn't tape that for you. I don't think you'd be very interested. Anyway, so we're going to go this way. Oh look, this is, I don't know if you can see, this is a store here. that bird over there. So it's another kind of animal that had totally vanished from this area. I don't know if you can see it in that direction. It's a stork, no baby with it, but anyway. So we are seeing much more birds now in the wild than we did when I was a child, because they have tried to rehabilitate the place, and we stopped hunting them and made nice places for them to come back, and here they are, and everybody enjoys them. So let's get back on the bike and ride north. Oh, there comes a fucking car now. Brilliant. Where the fuck are you going? Come on. Ça penchait. Oh, interesting. Like this. So here we have another little piece of marsh. You see some duck-looking birds on the front. Black is two parents, four little ducklings. These are not really ducks. We call them pouldo, water chicken. I don't know what you call them in English. And in the back over there you have another family of swans with a signet. Pretty much every family of swan owns sort of one of these ponds. They are territorial animals. Now there are more and more of them, so sometimes you might find 2 or 3 families on each pond. And so again, over there you see the hill. On the hill you have the cars over there. They are driving all the way from Le Courtois to Abbeville, southeast of us. And over there you see the trees over there on top there. This is also going to Abbeville. All of this here is the historical Somme River estuary. Years and years ago, all of this was invaded by the ocean, maybe 2 or 3 times a month, and then they built a dike over there for the railroads, and it started to get loaded with sand, and all of this started to build up. So this is the Somme River estuary, and so let's get back on our bicycle. And so now I'm riding on this used to be the highway between Abbeville and the coast, but just this is the old highway. It may have been an ancient Roman road, I'm not sure. The modern highway is about 200 feet on our right, on top of the hill over there. We can't see it right now because of the trees. But I'm now riding my bicycle on very ancient road, and I hope you appreciate the beauty of the landscape. It's not too early. Come there a little bit later in the evening. You're gonna see lots of rabbits there, maybe a couple of hedgehogs. It's pretty cool, pretty nice place. Like I said earlier, I've been riding these trails since I was a young child. I don't know all of them, but quite a few of them. So let's keep riding. We are now following the main highway from Abbeville to the coast. We are riding about west northwest right now, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. So now I have crossed the highway, just crossed under the highway. We're now in the little village of Nolette, and the train, the railway is right over there. And here we are under the railway, and I just wanted to show you, everybody here grows their own veggies. The land is pretty damn good. You have some tomatoes there, potatoes, rhubarb, salads, peas, spinaches, onions, garlic, different kind of crops. People, artichokes over there, flowers too. And so we are in Nolette, in the Picardy Maritime, and we're going to cross now the rail tracks and keep going on our trip. So I'm now riding in Nolette. This pretty nice property over there. I'll try to show it to you without falling from the back. And let's go back looking to the front of the road. This is French countryside, northwestern French countryside at its best. I really enjoyed it, guys. I hope you do too. I'm pretty happy to share that with you. This is June 19, 2016, northwestern France, Picardy, the Vimeux, Picardy Maritime, in the country. And really and truly, I'm not sure where I'm going right now. I don't know this trail very well. Never been here before, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Let's go. So here, still riding on this trail. You have another bush of wild roses here. They're pretty different colors from what we had earlier. Pretty nice too. Now these things grow seeds that are edible. You can make preserves out of them. You know, this is a pretty poor area of France, and people have learned how to feed out of everything that was available to them. So this also is called sirop. You can also eat the base, make some preserves out of them. And here we have the wild roses. You also can eat the base out of them. That thing here is bad. There's nothing to do with it. And that trail here is going east. Actually, it's going south, east to southeast. And we'll keep going on it. So we are on the plain now. We are above. We are north of the Somme River. Is in that direction over there, and we are on the plateau north of it. So you can see pretty nice crops here. Here we have wheat. I've seen lots of potatoes. Over there is linen plants, crap. And I wanted to take you to this place over there. It's pretty unusual place. We're going to find our way there. Probably going riding there and turning left pretty soon. And it's a pretty unusual place. I want to share that with you. Bet you didn't think you would ever find something like that in northern France. So let's go there. I'll be there soon. So we're arriving to Nolette, which is a little place, part of the bigger village of Noyelles-sur-Mer, where we were earlier. And we are going to turn there on our left, and let's go. Hi, this is where I wanted to take you earlier. Behind us, so this is the east over there. Abbeville is in that direction here, and we have the fields of this going north. You have Belgium in that direction, and the small town of Nolette, part of Noyelles-sur-Mer. And here behind me, this is the place where I wanted to take you. I come here pretty often, almost every time I come back. It's pretty unusual. We are going to go walk through it right now, and I don't think you expected to see such thing here, around here in northwestern France. So there we go again. Here we have a better view of the arch, pretty unusual architecture. We are coming to a graveyard, guys, a World War I graveyard, and look at the inscription on this post here. Pretty unusual inscriptions, because these are in Chinese, and we are coming to a World War I Chinese graveyard here. It's a pretty nice place. I'm not a big fan of graveyards, but I think this one is nice here. 824 people, Chinese guys, have been buried here, who came to France during World War I, and they came because all the men were going to war, and the French government, the English government, needed people to help with the war efforts. They needed people to work, to build things, to build ammos, to cook for the soldiers, and do lots of things, because the French women were not sufficient, the English women were not sufficient. Lots of men were going to fight in the trenches. Lots of them were dead already in Verdun or the places. So the French government, the English government, signed up with the Chinese government to have about 150,000 Chinese people come here and participate in the war effort. They were not to be fighting, actually. And so here are some of the graves here. Now this particular cemetery, lots of people unfortunately died after the war from the flu. Some of them died from cholera, other things. So here are some tombs of 824 people, Chinese people, who died during World War I to help France and Britain fight. Pretty cool place. I come here on a regular basis. Whenever I come back to France, I try to come visit and just spend some time with these guys. At the end of the war, lots of them went back to China, and quite a few of them decided, no, we're going to stay here, we like it here. They moved to Paris for most of them, and this is what was the beginning of the Paris Chinatown. A beautiful cedar tree here. It's a very peaceful place, and this is the Chinese cemetery of Nolette in northwestern Picardy Maritime, France.